wanted to make a quick video about this new Google Pro Max headset that's coming out. It's a headset that allow you to be an augmented reality, so AR reality, right? Another reality other than the one that we are in. And with time, this headset it costs like thousands of dollars right now, but or in the high hundreds. So it's not really accessible to many people right now. But with time, because of the agenda to basically trap man's mind into this alternative world, so that they lose senses to what reality is, they will be able to purchase this headset, this Google Pro Max headset, the Oculus headset. And what I was thinking about was the correlation when it comes to the Marine Kingdom. In the Marine Kingdom, if people that know about the Bible, that read the Bible, that have read the lost books of the Bible, Book of Enoch, we read about there being another kingdom that is a part of this world that people are tapping into in the spiritual realm. And in the marine kingdom, you are basically catapulted into Satan's reality, right? Because that's where he reigns. He reigns in a reality he's the prince of the power of the air, but he's also his kingdom is under in the waters, right? You always people hear about those in Africa, how there's the queen of the coast, and these are like mermaids or other beings that are under the water, really low, very deep into the water, another kingdom, right, that we can't see. And it's a physical kingdom, and it's also a spiritual kingdom. And people that are serving Satan are actually tapping into this marine kingdom, and they're meeting up with Satan and his fallen angels in the spiritual realm, and they're getting power to do certain things on this earth. They're having interactions with other beings from Satan's kingdom and with Satan himself. And so they're getting these positions of power. They're getting the status on the earth based off of their obedience to Satan and the assignments that they accept. Like all the world leaders, they go and they have these connections with the Marine Kingdom. Go and do your study on the Marine Kingdom. This is a short video, but they have their connection with Satan through the Marine Kingdom, and it's like you imagine someone that's in the avatar suit at their house, and they're sitting like that movie Ready Player One, where they're sitting in their house and they have the goggles on, and then they're basically an avatar in another reality. This is what these leaders of the world, these satanic leaders that control basically all the countries of the world. The Bible says that the wicked shall control the world in the end, right? And so they go and they leave their bodies through astral projection. Go and do your studies. A short video. They leave their bodies through astral projections. They're catapulted into the marine kingdom. Now they're in the presence of Satan himself and all of his fallen angels and all of his demons and all of the wicked horde that comes with him. And they're making these agreements with them in that realm. And then because they made these agreements in that marine kingdom realm, they come back. Once they come back to their bodies, once they're back in their bodies on earth, because they leave their bodies in the spiritual realm, go to the marine kingdom, come back to their bodies, and now they have this positions of power on the earth. Let's get to the title of the video though. AR babies. First, in the marine kingdom, uh, you can actually, and sometimes you can be like, you don't have to be a person in a position of power to get to the marine kingdom. You could actually be just a normal person on the earth and making connections and deals with Satan through the spiritual realm, through seances, through rituals, through reading these spell books and casting spells and doing the kundalini and observing these third eye worships and all. You can now be catapulted into that realm, not being a leader with any power or anything like that, based off of the union you've made with Satan. So when you have a dream, these people uh, um, that are made these connections with Satan, and I'll even go one further. Anyone that is just having a dream, and all of a sudden you find yourself having sex in the dream, right? You're having sex with a being in a dream, and you may think, "Oh, this is just a dream." No, you are actually having sex with a deity, a fallen deity, a demon. And when you have this sex and you expel fluid or semen, right? In this dream, this is a dangerous thing. This is not something where you're just having a dream and it has no repercussions. You're actually doing something in another realm that's going to have implications in reality. That means you are doing something in another realm that will have implications in reality. So if you have a child in in your dream, you have had now a spirit child in that in the spiritual realm. You've created a spirit child that will now that has implications for your reality, right? So having the sex in their dreams, have they could be having children in the spiritual realm is what I'm telling you. AR babies. Now, what do you think the AR babies means? That means when you put that Google headset on, when you put that Oculus on, and when as the technology gets more technological, so to speak, when it becomes more advanced, now they will be able to create images, and they will also be able to tap it and link into your brain to where you will have senses that will be so real. It will feel so real that the surroundings in that augmented reality will now feel like it's normal, like it's completely legit, like it's actual reality. So imagine having some image of some, people going to be watching porn, or in that reality, and imagine having sex in that augmented reality with your goggles on, now having birthing a child, basically releasing the same like the Marine Kingdom, like in your dreams when a and they're having sex in their dreams, and all of a sudden they expel semen, like we would call a wet dream. I'm not trying to be disgusting or dirty, but I'm trying to be real with you. Like you have a wet dream, right? Like a lot of the time it happened when you were younger. You didn't know what it meant. You thought it was just you're coming into puberty. You have a wet dream. So imagine now you put those goggles on, and the technology becomes so increased to where you can actually feel the touch of something, a being inside of that augmented reality, and you start to have sex and you release semen. You in the augmented reality, you have a child, right? Now you don't think anything about this because you're just like, this is, I take the goggles off and I'm back in reality. That didn't happen. No. But what I'm saying is this. I heard on New Breed's channel. He was talking about this thing similar to what I'm talking about now, about the headset. When you take the headset off, you still are going to be, your mind is like a projection screen. And so like when you take that, whatever you witness in that headset, your mind is gonna, it's gonna still attach to your mind. Your mind is still gonna, it's like your it's like the unconscious, the subconscious mind. It's always recording, regardless of if you acknowledge what's going on or not. So when you, whatever you see in those goggles, and you keep on uh, putting these images inside of your mind, right? Through the goggles. When you take those goggles off, you are still going to have possibly those images may surface or resurface in your reality because your mind is a projection screen. So that's what Satan wants to do. He wants to fill your mind. He says the Most High God says we have to renew our minds. The Most High God says that uh, um, people perish for the lack of knowledge. So the knowledge that you are going to receive from that headset will carry over into reality. Your subconscious will trap those images that you have recorded, that have been recorded in your mind by having that headset on. So when you take that headset off, what makes you think that you're not going to be able to be looking for those images and maybe even see those images in your reality? Because Satan just, it's like a portal. He just wants to get a foothold into your life. He wants you to open a door to allow him into your life. So the things that you've seen in that goggle, those images that you have now recorded in your subconscious through the goggles, will now become real in reality once you take that headset off. That is the goal. They know that's the goal. That's what they've always wanted, is for you to completely give up your authority, like Adam and Eve gave up their authority in the Garden of Eden when they did not, when they took of the apple, they ate of the apple. And Most High God says, "Don't eat of. You can eat of every tree except for the tree of good and evil." When they ate of the tree of good and evil, they gave up their authority. So now, once they give up their authority, they're completely catapulted into an alternate reality where the things that were supposed to be are not now. The world that they have catapulted themselves into is not the world that God had planted and made for them to dwell in. So now their reality is altered, and Satan has control over the reality that they think is reality, which is not true reality. This world is of death. corruption. It's not the world the Most High God originally created for us, but He is, because He sent His Son Yahushua HaMashiach to die for us. He has saved us from this alternate reality, from this wicked world. So now we can have our connection and union to Him to take us out. There's a scripture that says, "Take me, God, Most High." He says, deliver me from this miry clay, from this horrible pit." This is a miry clay in a horrible pit, augmented reality that we live in right now. So what they want to do is to put you further in to the matrix, so to speak, into another reality within a reality, just like the movie Inception, putting you in a dream within a dream within a dream. I want to make a video in more depth about this because this is really powerful. A dream within a dream within a dream. We already lost our reality by eating of the apple in the garden. Then now we're catapulted into a new world where Satan has control when he was not supposed to have control or authority over us. Christ had to come, and the Father sent Christ to die for us. He rose on Calvary the third day. He has the keys of death, hell, life, and the grave. And now anyone that believes in him shall be saved. We have to obey him. So now he's taking us from this alternate reality that was created because of our fall in the garden. He's bringing us back to him. But now those that, but see, if you don't have him, if you don't know him, you're in this alternate reality already, right? Because you are pretty much dead without Christ. But now Satan wants to further put you in a dream within a dream within a dream. Put that headset on, you're in another reality. So now you'll stay in that reality, creating another false sense of what is real, and you'll be trapped in there, creating different lifestyles, creating different paths for yourself. That's not the path of the Most High God. You're in another reality, right? AR. People will be having children in these headsets because, and I know that seems sci-fi. It seems sci-fi, but it's not. It's reality. It's really reality. They'll be having, the technology will get so great to where you will be able to literally have the headset on, sit at your house, have a woman that you've created that has all of the attributes that you've ever wanted, and actually be able to feel that woman touch you. You'll be able to have sex and feel what the sex is like in that reality. You'll have people doing the most heinous, nasty, disgusting things, sitting there in their houses, and then not answering their calls, not going outside their house, staying in their house, maybe working from home in their headsets. This is the new reality. AR babies will be created. Think about the Marine Kingdom. What you create in an alternate reality will affect your reality. People have spirit children in the spiritual realm. When they had sex with these beings that they felt was just nothing, they had sex with these beings, expelled semen, had children. You saw children in your dream. Like, where do these children come from? These are the children that you've created with a demon. This is probably the reason why people can't have kids. This is probably the reason why people have physical ailments, or maybe they can't find a spouse because you have a spirit spouse in the Marine Kingdom. This is something that Pastor Darby was talking about, having spirit spouses in the Marine Kingdom, having children in the Marine Kingdom, seeing these children in your dreams, wondering where they come from. They're your children that you created. By having sex with these demonic beings in your dreams, you wake up with semen or whatever on your bed and your sheets, right? You're like, where'd this come from? Because you are having these encounters with demons in your dreams, right? So then when you put the headset on, I'm wrapping this up now, just to reiterate, there people are going to put these headsets on. When the technology gets so advanced in those headsets, this is that the Google Apple Pro is not going to be the only version of these headsets. It's going to get way more advanced, where it's going to be more the pixels, the images are going to be sharper. They're going to be more real. It's going to feel like you are, the world around you is going to feel like you are completely in a new world. It's going to seem legit. It's going to seem like I don't want to leave this place. I can go anywhere. I can do anything in here. I'm staying here. I can create my own house in here. People will be working in their headsets, their jobs. I think the jobs in the new economy, in the beast system that's coming, is going to allow people to have jobs that they just stay at home with the headset on, alternate reality. Because look, if people are at their houses and nobody's able to move, and nobody needs to go outside, nobody needs to do anything outside, this keeps you under further control of the government. This keeps you under the control, their hand, to where you are a puppet. They don't have to worry about you at all. You're at your house. They know where you're at. They know you're sitting down right in front in your couch, doing whatever you're doing with that headset on. There's nothing to worry about. That's where they're trying to get the world to. That's where they're trying to get us to. So what I would say to you is don't ever put those headsets on. Let the computer, which is bad, let the laptops, let the handheld devices, let that be as far as you go with technology now. Don't ever put one of them headsets on. And please, don't have any of these AR babies. No AR babies, no AR babies. Hey, till next time, if you like the channel, please subscribe, share the video. If you like to donate to the channel, you can go to Cash App, $ Judah J Talks 144. Until next time, Shalom.